funky 3-string. Howdy folks, Bluesboy Jag here. 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. Just some funky stuff. Not quite sure what to call this. I guess you would call it funky choking. So, 3 strings, A string tuned down to G. That's your 5th string from a regular guitar tuned down to G. And you have a D string after that. That's your 4th string from a regular 6-string guitar. And a 3rd string, G. And that's tuned to G, so your A string is down to a D. Your A string is down to a G. Your D string or 4th string is tuned normal. And your 3rd string or G is tuned to normal. So, first thing we're going to do is get funky. So, I'm pretending like there's a pick in between my thumb and 1st finger. But there's not. I'm using my nail, and I'm using the pointer part of my finger on the up. So down, my nail is actually doing this, and up, the tip of my finger. Pretending like I have a pick in my hand, but I don't. What I'm doing is just choking that G chord, and I'm doing some clicks. Then I'm sliding down with my 1st finger on the 1st string. Lots of ways you can do this. Here's a cool way. These 3 fingers are muting or killing the chord. Makes it funky. And when I do this right here, I'm fingering that 1st finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, but I'm strumming all 3 strings, but I'm killing those notes with the 2nd and 3rd finger, and I'm not pressing down. So when I press down, you obviously hear that 1st string, 1st finger, 2nd fret. So we slide down from 3 to 2. Notice how when I hit that 1st string on the 2nd fret, I'm playing all 3 strings, but I kill the other strings with those fingers, and I lift my 1st finger off the fretboard, but not off the string. So here is what it looks like. You can't even see my finger moving. But I'm playing that note. You probably already know this, unless you're a very, very beginner. I'm hitting that note, and I'm simply relaxing the pressure on that string. So I'm not pressing it down as soon as I play it. I'm releasing that pressure. When I do this, that means I'm releasing the pressure. 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 What the hell am I doing? I do this all the time. Funky stuff. Up close. That right there is my first finger on the first string, second fret. I'm jumping to the second string with my first finger. Oops. If you look real close and you go back on this video maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds and you slow it down, you'll see these fingers are flopping around, and that's what's killing the note. And you can add more to that if you want and get kind of crazy. All I'm doing is jumping back and forth. First string, second, back to the first, and the third. Now I'm going to jump up to the 5th fret and add a little bit more to it. Real slow. I think I did that one slightly different. And you can go on and on and on with that. All sorts of crazy things. Basically, the sky's the limit as far as the muting. Second, third, fourth finger, muting. First finger is fretting. Now, we're going to add my third finger. Remember, strumming all 3 strings. All sorts of random jumping around. That's what you want to do when you're experimenting and you're getting the funky groove going. And the more you experiment and the more funky you get, the more grooves and licks pop out of nowhere. I'll give you a couple of examples. I'm going to start out here, third finger, first string, 5th fret. I'm doing is walking down from that third finger, 5th fret, to first finger, 3rd fret. And then I go to the 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 5th fret. And the 1st finger to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And of course you can also use that 3rd string. What I would do is start out slow and just randomly jump between the strings. Keep your fingers, let's just say for now, 1st finger is going to get anything on that 3rd fret, and your 3rd finger is going to press down for any of these notes on the 5th fret. Keep this hand strumming and just mess around. I'm doing a lot of up strums on this. If you want to check that out, basically I'm doing a click on the down and a strum on the up. But I'm kind of randomizing that. I'm throwing it in randomly, just wherever. Just get the groove going. I'm just kind of jumping around between those 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, and of course, open. Now I'm just kind of going crazy. That gives you a lot of funky options. Fretting and choking are super important to my playing style. Sometimes I don't slide, sometimes I don't fret at all if I'm going to be playing slide, but back and forth, fretting and muting those chords will get you a lot more funky. And a lot of people, at first, it feels really strange because you're playing slide, let's say, and you're jumping around. Well, if your slide's on your 3rd finger, you can jump around and mute with that 1st finger. And this is a great way to practice. And be sure and get this choking thing down. All I'm doing is muting all the strings randomly. Hope that gives you something to play around with, so have fun with that. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my website, Bluesboyjag, Cigar Box Guitars, just like this one, for 21 years, and we'll see you next time.